Hello, medium tubers. Medium pizza with all your favorite toppings. And welcome back to Let's Play Blue's Getting Hungry with chat talking about pizza. Xenonaut X Virus Division Calm. With me, the guy I said my name was. Anyway, last episode, we did a mission with the wrong team. They did fine, and we have some new tech. So, you know, Reapers, Reaper DNA, that sounds important. Maybe we could learn how Reapers work. Maybe one day we'll learn how Xenomorphs. Maybe we'll make a vaccine for the Xenomorph virus. Anyway, those are good. We also got another bomber operator, which might get us some new guns. That's always fun. Other than that, A team, and we're gonna try to set up the B team, the actual B team, to hit this mission. And we did a little bit of science, or I tried to figure out when to launch. We're gonna launch in a few hours, and hopefully, because it's gonna take like 14 hours to get there, hopefully that works. Anyway, we'll figure that out. The A team will be their backup, though. If they don't make it in time, the A team will do it, hopefully, before we lose the mission. And we talked in chat a little bit, and I sort of thought about it. I'm pretty sure after these two missions, I will be cutting out the bulk of the small missions and maybe medium missions from the recordings. We'll still show the end screen, and we'll have a little recap. But I think, you know, the main combat portion will cut, just so that the future tubers don't fall too behind the live tubers, because we're already, like, this is live stream 8. I think we're still uploading stream number 1 at the time of this recording. So, you know, we stream quicker than we release onto YouTube, basically. And that makes sense, because I probably play a lot, especially during this quarantine. I mean, I could upload 10 videos a day, but no one will ever watch them, so it's probably better for YouTube to spread them out a little bit. I mean, that's the story. So this is the kind of bizarre level again. I think we've seen this map. We may have seen this map before. Yeah, this structure's kind of annoying. The UFO might be right behind it if it's the map I've seen before. That's right, top secret. Wait, what? In case you're new to the channel, as a general rule of thumb, I would suggest caution believing everything that comes out of Robert's chat. Sometimes he's safe to trust, but if he submits a link, maybe don't click it if you're at work or your parents are watching. I'm just saying, user beware. You might get yourself. Now, if no one's watching, have fun. Just check it all out. It's hilarious. But just be careful, guys. I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to get fired during the outbreak. Is the tank going to survive? The defender tank. Well, it will defend someone's life. This is the A team. These guys are pretty good. Pretty strong. Could put a sniper up on this balcony up here later. Let's cover kind of this corner angle first, and then we'll probably move over after. Alright, let's see what we find today. We don't even know what kind of aliens are out here yet. Psionics. So it's Seisons again. Hope you're happy. We get more Seisons. It's great for energy cores. Actually, I'm kind of happy to fight more Seisons. I'd like to see some Androns one of these days. But the Seisons keep our Gatling laser manufacturing, or our laser minigun manufactories working. And everyone wants to see those. It's probably our hypest weapon right now. Okay, corner's not too far away. Awesome guy. Nothing to see here. Let's say tank takes a central position. Try not to get it killed. I promise I don't want to kill the tank. Going up here will be a dead end for most people. I don't really like this building structure very much. It's, there's a lot of hidey holes. And there's a lot of civilian movement and stuff. It's a bit of a pain to clear, so clearing it quickly is better than slowly. What do we see? Ah, see, look at this! He spawned right beside my UFO and I couldn't even see him. Just hidey hole aliens. Alright, Mongrel. Well, you made that look pretty easy. Okay. Well, now you're stuck standing out in the open. Okay, let's send some reinforcements. Encarta, get over there. I was really worried there's going to be an alien right there that we just somehow didn't see or hear. Someone give poor Lee X some Ankylo points. He's been watching all the time on Twitch. Twitch doesn't give points away properly. There's a command to give Ankylo points if you want to help a brother out. Or sister, I don't know. Help an Ankylass out. An Ankylon? An Ankylite? You're all my Ankylite disciples? I don't think there's anything on the right side of the map. Let's get people over in the more useful side. And then rockets, unfortunately, a lot of things to get in the way of rockets. Everyone tries to give him points immediately. Good. What an amazing community we have over on the YouTube side of things. Generous tubers we have. Well, that way you have enough points for the minigames. Alright, I'm not seeing much over here, which is suspicious. Now, because it's a Sizen map, that means there's xenomorphs, and spreading out like this is kind of dumb, because the xenomorphs will charge towards us. So, we had our scouting party. Well, but the aliens are coming. So let's back up, set up our firing lines, let them come to us, shoot them down. Sorry if it's a little bit repetitive. This is why we'll be cutting these out in the future. Because spreading out like this is it's just not good. There's just too many exploding aliens coming to get us. And we see a lot more exploding aliens now than we used to, because they weren't in Phase 1, only 1.5. If the BlueAnkylo bot replies to you, then it understood your command. Sometimes usernames are difficult to input into the system, especially if there's spaces in your name. Technically, there's a way to look up an ID number inside the Ankylo bot's database, and then you can use that instead, but it's a little bit finicky. So there's some aliens over here. Maybe in the house now? Probably should have just jumped in. Okay, not in maybe that house. This is what happens when I read the chat and then I don't pay attention. Alright, you know what time it is. Encarta is panic time, so you're not actually doing what I need you to do. Okay, Zep. I'm assuming the aliens are going to come through here. Light up. Beautiful. I'm also thinking the aliens might come through here. Light it up, number 2. Alright, and then we're pulling back to keep people... We'll keep an eye down this middle of this little bizarre area. But pretty much everyone's just holding their actions to shoot. Although I could throw some fire down here. We don't have any fire. Forget that. It was a great idea, but we don't have any fire. You gave points to the Ankylo bot. Oh, Roberts. Oh, my. Okay, there's one. Well, it didn't go through the fire. It's too clever. They're coming, though. There's a big one. Well, the civilians, they're not going to survive. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. He has a division machine gun. We should kill this guy and take his weapons. Now, civilians only get Mark 1 versions of the weapons we build, so they're not going to be as good as ours. But look at that. Using a real gun? He didn't kill it, of course, but he did better than your average civilian. And then, you know, Kai's got his back. Okay, I'm thinking this guy's got his frontal shield up. No axes here. Still, the shield doesn't absorb all that much. The shields get far more difficult once you're in phase 2. Like right now their shields are what, 180 health or something? We can shoot through 180 pretty quick. I think by the end of the game they're up to like 1,000 though. And that's a little bit rough. 75%. Nope. It's 13%. Doesn't even matter. Take the shot. Alright, well we killed one. The other two not going down so smooth. It's okay, Mongrel. You'll probably survive. Because I was pretty sure his shield was broken, so, you know. Finish him off. Okay, so they're definitely coming from this angle more so than the higher up angle. I think we're just going to add some fire, some flames to the fire. Add some fuel to the fire. I know my sayings. But did we find... Oh, there's one over there. Okay, change of plans. Need to be a little bit closer, but that'll do. Light this house on fire. It'll probably die next turn. They don't have a lot of fire protection. Especially the little guys. Alright, the big guy. We don't have a great shot on. All I really care about is that if he comes towards us, he burns to death. So we just lay enough fire in front of him. It's getting a little hot over there for Encarta, but yeah, it's more fun this way. Alright, that's... well... we'll try. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from tank. I did what I could. Shield guy, nothing to do, really. Rocket guy, not a great time for rockets. Incendiary rockets would have been pretty awesome, but I generally don't even bring them, and it still would be very easy to accidentally kill one of our allies by hitting a rock. So there's more size into the bottom left. This guy's way too smart for his own good. Good thing this guy has a machine gun, can suppress us. Alright. Can you still move at least a little? Alright, good. Kai, you're gonna want to take a step away from the alien. Maybe 2 steps. You can take a parting shot. Pretty good. Maybe we could try to capture him, rather than having him explode to kill the civilian. I wouldn't hope too much, but we could certainly try. Oh, apparently we can't hit him through a wall. Well, it was a nice idea. Take a step back. Shoot it. Never mind. Time units. They never work. Alright, Pixel. New plan. Okay. Same thing, except Zep. Twice. Got him. So, there you go. He suppressed you, but he took his druthers. He took a little bit of acid in the face. He's probably learned his lesson. Alright. We might want to let the fire calm down a little bit before we rush forward. There's definitely some more Seisons down that route, though. So let's just let the fire burn a little longer. Yeah, the stuff down there for sure. If we were really nice, we could heal the civilian so he didn't bleed to death. I think you technically get more points. You think you guys have made up yet? There you go. Use some precious medkit on him. Friends for life now. You showed up in his house. He had a... Sorry, Robert. Too slow. I just used some precious resources keeping that guy alive. Now when we run into medkits, you can blame the civilian. Man, a lot of hidey holes in here. I don't like it. This is why I don't like this map. Too many hidey holes. I'm just gonna let the fire clear out a little bit more. Oh. Well, hello there. Goodbye. That was a good sneak attack. He must have crossed the field without us seeing him. Clever Seisons, huh? Just you wait till phase 2 when things get real interesting. The sneaky aliens would be even more sneaky. Alright, there's another one. I healed him and then he blew him up right in front. I tried to help. These civilians have no... Kai. They won't stop. Alright, now you have no medkit, now we're mad. Just turns around, shoots him in the face. I guess he's technically alive. I don't think I'm going to heal him again, though. He had his chance. Alright, don't worry. Awesome Guy's got your back. He's got more medkits. One thing, we carry a lot of medkits. Ain't got time to bleed. Alright, that's good, though. We keep killing them as they come in. You know, take a little bit of damage. Not that much from the explosions. It could be a lot worse. Hello there. That's the oh yeah moment when you just tank through a wall. At least these walls are easily destructible. Alright, let's start moving sniper. This is probably a good sniper vantage point from the window. And I do expect some more aliens down that direction. And then the other sniper... Ooh, maybe? We don't get to put people up on the second floor very often. This will probably get Blood Angel killed, but he'll go down in a blaze of glory. Now, this is the A-team we're talking about. We don't have to worry about them. Alright. Just covering this corner a little bit. Brings them back up. I have lost people to sneaky aliens just hiding out inside these rooms for the whole map before. And then the last room you go into as an alien, they just kill you in one shot. I have had that happen on this map. It sucks. Okay, starting to move forward. It's about time. Sorry, no singing. Now maybe the aliens that were over here ran towards us, so we've already killed them all, but that doesn't mean I'm not sending shield guy first. That's purple shirt. Less threatening in physical confrontations. It's possible we could shoot twice through the wall and kill him, but I mean that's not expecting much from the wall. That's pretty low percent. Come on, Kai. Good throw, good throw. You actually still hit him and put a hole in the wall. Not quite where we needed the hole, though. Alright. Can't get mad at that throw. That was a long shot. Was hoping we'd at least suppress him or something, but no joy. Alright, tank. Well, we found the UFO. Mostly cleared the map. This is not going too bad. We still got a ways to go and a lot of hidey holes in the houses, but this house would be suspicious for sure. Because it's so close to the UFO. Should check this corner. Just in case. But, yeah, it's kind of a dead end, so I don't know why they'd really go in here. They're aliens, though. You never know why they do things. Not that big of a map. This is good. Probably don't need to use our Overwatch Rocketeers or Snipers. We'll keep them up here for like one more turn. It's kind of a cool place to be firing from, you know. Okay, keep a move on. Something died. It might have just burned to death. The music might be a little bit loud, but yeah, that guy burned. That's what you get, you psionic scum. Okay. Should have gone... Normally would have gone this route, but too much fire. We got the car. Well, it's not really a car anymore. It is like a real tank, I think. Okay, shouldn't be anything over there. Let's clear this house out, seeing as it's a little suspicious. Maybe this tiny little nook. And that gives us vision. So I wanted to move Drow over first to make sure there's nothing right outside this door. Alright, there's a civilian up here, so that's quite good for us. Okay, well, let's start talking breaches. This one won't take too much longer. This is why we'll be able to cut them out, because nothing too scary happens. Most of the time. Oop, that was not the person I thought I had selected. Okay, that's pretty much everybody. I'm pretty sure we've cleared all these buildings out well enough that there's... Well... I say that. There's this black spot in here. You know how that always goes. Alright, not today. Not when I check. But if you don't check, then you're dead. This tank is having a great time. I do quite enjoy the train destruction with the vehicles. It's a lot of fun. Alright, I think we've got everything outside covered. I mean, there's a tiny little gap there, but... I suppose there's this building as well. Okay, I think we're good. Oh. There's a dirty fence in the way. Well... Gotta be careful when I do that without really checking. There could have been a Xenonaut that I just couldn't see hiding behind the wall. But, you know. Sounds like there's still a Scion alive somewhere. They didn't need that well. It was probably contaminated with coronavirus. That's what we're gonna tell all the civilians. That's fair, right? Sorry, your village was quarantined. I mean, the xenovirus is real. It's not fake news. Alright, next turn we'll start attacking the door. And by attacking the door, I mean, in order to save time, throwing a grenade through it. Because we've tried shooting these doors down. It takes forever. Yeah, it's weird with the shields. They the pathfinding is not always ideal, because you can't just toss your shield over it all. Which seems like it wouldn't be too hard. Probably this is when you'd switch over to a backup weapon. As fun as the rockets are, you know the drill. We didn't really get a whole lot of good rockets today. It's probably the same thing with the sniper here in a second. I like that sound effect. Honestly, Xenonauts, I think I've said this before, but it's got a really good sound effect design. Like, I don't know exactly how the small team did it, but I like the sounds of the dead, dying, and so on aliens. Hopefully in Xenonauts 2, they even add more. I think it might be like relatively similar sounds for all the aliens. It'd be nice to have like a wider variety for different species. Ah. Can we bring him home, Mom? No. Not enough time units. There we go. Zep can bring him home. New pet for Zep. That was a lucky catch, though, opening that door. Now we can just see through walls. Stupid aliens. Well, I'm sure we'll get lots of new stun grenades from killing all these guys before they throw their stun grenades. So it's probably worth the time to just gas them out. Probably. And then, unfortunately, when we do things like that, that means we have to wait a little bit longer for the gas to clear for us, because that would be also cool if you could have like customized gas settings, so you could make one gas immune, like one gas didn't affect humans, so like your smoke grenades might only affect the aliens' DNA or whatever, their biological soldiers. And then the aliens would be doing the same thing, where they'd have their grenades that only affect us but wouldn't affect them. I think that would be cool. Because the whole Xenonaut story is that the aliens have like a oxygen toxicity, like wherever they come from doesn't have as much oxygen as Earth. So they die, and they can't fly their UFOs in our atmosphere very well. Like, they kind of made oxygen the rare element for Earth in this lore. He's having a hard time going down to sleep. Rockabye Sizen. Also, get back here, Jarrell. You're on shield duty, you can't just run away. Well, they keep escaping. Oh, I left someone on the door. I had been smart about that, but then I forgot. Alright, awesome guy, get some shots off, why not? Let's get this over with, right? I thought there was a guy, hiding right there. Yeah. Got him! Oh, it's supposed to be burst. If I burst, you can't really get out of there. But that'll do. Good job, Kai. Well, there can't be too many more aliens in there, can there? We've been exterminating them pretty efficiently here. I bet you there's like a chieftain or something at the back. He doesn't come out too easy. Give it like one more turn, maybe? still purple. Kai getting strong. Yep. Okay. We'll just move a few people in close enough that we can open a door and grenade them next turn. And then the rest of the team is just on sort of emergency backup. Uh-oh. There was more than I thought. Way more than I thought. Wow. Well, that guy's dead. Clearly my layout worked. Shields took most of the brunt. The lightning weapons didn't do much. And that guy got murdered. Now, this will be a Corvette operator. We actually haven't caught one of these for Seisons. Assuming it's Corvette and not Bomber. This is probably a Bomber Corvette operator, though. We'll catch him anyway. If Robert's still around, I'm sure he'll appreciate it. But yeah, if this is a Bomber Corvette operator, then we already have one. Excellent. Oh, 10 TUs to move. Is the hull green? Yes. If you know what kind of Corvette it is by the color, you're better than I am. I was just pretty sure that most of the missions, most of the UFOs we shot down this wave were bombers rather than what's the word I'm looking for? Normal Corvettes. Come on, how does he have any TUs left, cheater? Okay. Chieftain is in the smoke. That might be the last one left, but let's check this corner. A little bit low on gas. We did use a lot on this map. There was a chance we could suppress him, but let's just get out of the way for now, so he can't see us. Let's just hope that he falls asleep. He did not fall asleep. Does anyone else have, oh yeah, Kai's got one left. Okay, so what we do is, if we want to do this safely, we throw from this angle where he doesn't get a reaction fire. Not that we need to farm these guys, but, you know. They also have a big shield, so. Just, it's almost harder to shoot through it than it is just to do that. Well. It worked. I should have moved him back in after I had vision, though. Alright, there's a medium done. So the A-team proving they have the stuff. Couple very minor injuries, nothing crazy. Send the B-team, yeah, we'll get them quick. Kai got lots of good stats. Awesome guy also. Encarta looks okay. This is good. We need, this is why we keep doing the missions. We gotta get these stats, we gotta get this gear. I'm gonna launch the B-team in like 2 hours, maybe. And A-team, yeah, they had nothing to do back at base, so this is good. Let's tear up that chief, tear up his subordinates. It's more important than doing random dead guards. Get some energy cores if we can. Couple anyway. We might be getting close to enough for the laser minigun. That'll put us at 4 out of 6. The C team just charges in and whacks them until they're unconscious. They did a good job knocking that Reaper unconscious. Definitely more than expected. No Xenomorphs were captured this day. I gotta capture more Xenomorphs too. And you want more chitin to build cool gear. Yeah, I hear you, Duke. I hear you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do with these guys for now. Oh, except, of course, Bomber Corvette. Yeah, we want to start making some more Foxtrots pretty soon. Alright, so a couple hours. It's 7:50. We'll leave it like 10 o'clock. Division pistol. Okay, now probe this guy. 10 o'clock. Okay, we'll see if that works. So we're sending This team, 14 hours. They should be there by morning. Once Phase 2 starts, yeah, the rosters might change up real quick once Phase 2 hits. That is true. Was I transferring laser weapons? I don't know what I was transferring. I think it was. It was just the leftover lightning weapons from the C team. Okay. Just want to be careful. All right, the C team is finally catching up on their crafting. I might send the A team. I think we'll be fine, honestly. But we'll slow it down because I don't want to do a night mission if I don't have to. Apparently we missed one. This is where the B team was supposed to go. My satellite coverage is not good enough. Someone was up here in the middle of nowhere. This is going to be a little bit early still. Alright, we interrogated this guy real quick. Early bomber operator from the civilians. Hey, we got lucky. Data hack. Beautiful. And another scout. Well, there's another easy mission. That's the kind of mission we're going to skip for the future tubers. Except it's going to be in the middle of the night, so maybe I wouldn't skip it just because of that. It's always going to be night, no matter when we go. Let's send the C team. That's not the Yukon. Come on. The Yukon. Canada starts here. BC and all the provinces stop at the edge of the Hudson Bay. Yukon borders Alaska. It's over here. And then there's, well, it used to all be Northwest Territories, but now they changed it since I went to school, so I don't know what any of that is anymore. it's Nunavut and... One of them is still Northwest Territories, the other one's like Nunavut or... either the city or the... Look, let's not talk about it. Geography's hard. It was never my strong point. I'm supposed to be sending some soldiers. C team. Oh, right, yeah, there's some minor changes. Actually have guns. That'll help. C team needs better guns than this, too. Right, we decided they're not going to be strong enough for flamethrowers, probably. Get these guys geared out fairly quick. They're the bad team. You can't expect much out of them. Did we should have a ballistic rifle here. So if we switch out from lasers to division tech. I don't have one? What am I... I was supposed to... Clearly, I don't even know what's going on my own C team. The engineers were doing nothing for ages. Here we are, trying to equip gear that doesn't even exist. Okay. No, it exists. I just didn't see it. I was being blind. My bad. Don't get mad at me. It was just further down. Okay, and then rockets. They don't have a lot of rockets here either. Out of stun rockets. Got to make some more stun rockets. And can you afford a backup weapon? Sure can. Not a lot of ammo for it, but it's better than nothing. Actually, lots of ammo for it. Just not a lot of spare grenades. And then, oh yeah, shield guys. Upgraded. Assuming they can carry anything anyway. Big Muhammad gets a gun. That's dangerous. Not as many grenades as before. And Dave... we don't have a second SMG for him yet because I didn't build it yet. I told you guys, C-Team is not my top priority. So he gets a stun baton. Do these guys have, like, axes? Of course not. Why would I give these guys axes? It's fine. Dave is happy to have grenades, I'm sure. Pretty sure I talked to him. Alright. Did I give them a car at least? Of course they have a car. Alright, C-Team, get to work. It's going to take a while to get there, but it's going to be night no matter when you get there, so don't worry about it. Not the meat wagon. Hold up. The A-Team is busy. The C-Team. I should rename the Chinook 3 to C-Team so I don't miss it all the time. Anyway, for now, the B-Team, we just got to get this timing down. Hopefully we brought enough fuel to not mess this up. 69%, we should be fine. And that's go. That's a go. Alright. 40 minutes and we only did one mission? These missions were supposed to go quick. It's just going to be a long episode, future tubers. It's just going to be a longer episode, that's all. It's another Sizen map. Season Sizen Sozen. Alright. So congratulations, Aaron, Squatch, Evan, Dr. Granola, Lone Grim, Thornum, Danny, and Kleber. You managed to get yourself another mission. At least it's not the night. There's apparently aliens all around us. It's quite the ambush, to be totally honest. So, alien in the warehouse, alien up front. It's fine. Someone had to take the fire. Okay, suppression is good. Now get out of the way so someone else can shoot him. Basically. Also, that's only 2 aliens. Good. Now, traditionally in this scenario with the not A-Team, we prioritize grenades, of course, because they're not the best shots in the world. Yeah, that'll be what we do here. So get out of the way. And then Kleber can't actually get a shot. Never mind. Okay, it might be easier if we just open this shop up a little bit. Perfect. Good job, Evan. And you even draw some fire. That's perfect. That's exactly what shield guys are paid to do. Alright, now we can fire from safety. And miss every shot. And then hit a little bit. Cool. Snipers don't have a good angle. Aaron, though. Here we go. Okay, yeah. See, it's the B team, you know. It's not as bad as the C team, maybe, but still, don't get your hopes up too high with these guys. So we need to thin this herd down a little bit. I think we suppressed both of them, but the odds of shooting them both dead are getting slimmer and slimmer, so we're gonna have to fall back on the tried and true method of acid grenades. So Thornum. Oh, of course we blocked the road. Excellent decision. I'm fairly confident he'll die, and this will be safe for Lone Grim. Don't worry about that guy. He's standing in fire. I just want my shield guys on opposite sides. That's my story. Let me support the car. Yeah, see Thornum in the car hanging out. Hunter Car 04X. You know the right car to hang out with. It's the coolest car. Wow, he didn't burn to death. That was a surprise. Well, Thornum, maybe you'll get a chance to SMG this guy, seeing as he's just... The acid didn't even apply to the tile he is in. Excellent shooting. 7 damage. Well, I can't say you did most of the work, but you did get the finishing 7 damage. SMGs, man. Alright, same thing with Evan. But he gets it on his first try with more damage, though. I don't know if he's been practicing more than Thornum. Okay. So we're in the bottom corner. Aliens will be coming. Never forget. When I say aliens, I mean the Xenomorph specifically. So we might want to lay down some fire next turn. Like, burn and fire. Thornum just grinds accuracy. Well, you both use bullets either way. I mean... I guess, as long as the alien doesn't kill you and you get no accuracy, taking the extra shot helps out. It's not how I would recommend it myself. Knowing the survival rates of some of our soldiers. Is there no alien sound effects? Where's the scream of the Xenomorphs? I feel like it's time for them to arrive. Let's just, oh, there it is. Sorry, headphone users. See, it always shows up a little late in the middle of an episode. Or late in the turn. Alright, that's the sound effect of death coming. So let's make it a little bit harder on them if they do show up. Although they'll probably come from that side. Light her up. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's happened on camera yet. But one day we'll see one of those exploding, popping xenomorph things, whatever they call them. Acid poppers. They're just going to walk into the... One day we'll see them walk into the fire and die, rather than walk up to someone and kill them. And you guys will be so proud of me. It'll probably happen during a terror mission or something. And then everyone will die for some other reason, but... It's a brave police officer. Okay, apparently the aliens didn't take the bait. Come on, aliens. I put this fire here for you. Next turn, next turn. This could be a scenario where the Xenomorphs are stuck behind a wall of Seisons on the front door. That does happen. Oh yeah, Danny needs to practice his laps here. Not a lot of time units. Alright. One more turn of the burn. And then we're going to move up either way. But that's a nice thick burning flame. I like that one. Come on, aliens. Come at me. Not a civilian, you dummies. Well, time's up. I waited as long as I want to wait. Just, if we don't find any xenomorphs on the way over, just remember they're probably inside the UFO waiting for us. That's all. A carb coma. So sleepy. And yeah, I'm gonna have to order a pizza one of these days, too. They're so bad, because I'm lactose intolerant, but they're so tasty. Well, this place is still on fire, so... Stupid civilians walking right into the acid fire. That's one of those MMO players that just stands right in the middle of the fire and wipes. And was also your healer, so you lose. Although I feel like it's rarely the healers. It's probably more likely one of your DPS. Blue doesn't really play a lot of MMOs. But he can still make fun of them. Why do we have such good vision in there? Thought someone was like looking this way, but I guess they're not. Well, at least you picked the right time to hide on the wrong side of the wall. Okay, well, having people panic, it's not going to get old. The, oh, there they are. Found one. The armor does provide some protection to psionic attacks, but we're still pretty early game. We don't have the best psionic protection. Great shooting there, Dr. Granola. Let's say it's probably more likely we'll want snipers on this side. There's probably not a whole lot over here. It's just my guess. But the UFO should be back there, I think. We'll let the car go up. Oh, look. I didn't even realize this was a narrow map. My bad. Well, let's clear this and get moving then. I should have checked the map corners. It's getting... This might be our last episode of the day. Narrow map means you gotta go this way a long way. And it's definitely the direction you should be facing then. That's fine. This fire was just kind of pointless is all. The one time I played as a I played an MMO for any significant amount of time, I played Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is still around, but I played it more like when it came out. So I don't know the new content very well. Anyway, I never planned on joining a guild or doing any of the endgame raiding stuff that you heard about. I just like the story, like old KOTOR, like the old games, basically. But as happens, you know, I eventually find a group of people and give it a shot. The first couple ties was just some randos that we were technically in a guild for no reason other than, like, chatting, I guess. And none of us had ever done any content online before. So, we were doing, like, what they considered flashpoints in that game, which are, like, 4-man raids. Still, you're supposed to have, like, tank, healer, double DPS. But it wasn't really explained in the game at all. And, although I knew the general concepts of how online, you know, MMO stuff worked, I'd never done any of that. And I was playing as a, I think the class was called a Jedi Sage. Probably still is. I wouldn't expect that to change. And I was like, because I played single player, I played as like a DPS. That's how you, I mean, I don't know. It seems like playing as a healer for solo would not be very successful. So I was just like a damaged, not built for group content Sage. And probably everybody was, because that was the early days. Whatever class they picked, you know, they just played solo mostly. And there's like one person on the group that's like sort of, I think they said they played WoW or something back in the day, so they knew a little bit more about how group content was supposed to go. And they're like, "Oh, you're the white mage, Blue. You can heal us." And I'm like, I don't know about that, but if you think so, because you know these games better than I do. And it was just a flashpoint. It wasn't like an 8-man raid or anything. It wasn't supposed to be particularly hard. We did not succeed. We got to the boss of at the end of the flashpoint, but no. It turns out not having a real tank or a real healer was not going to work. We're gonna have to shoot that wall down or blow it up. That's your story for the day. That's your MMO Ankylo. But I did end up turning into a healer. I guess to finish the story. Eventually, after joining a proper guild, and having done a little bit of practice healing, and actually making a build for healing, so I actually had all the skills you're supposed to have, I kind of liked it. And I got decent enough at it to get through all the content, and carry some terrible DPS every now and then. It was fun. So my only group MMO content, I would have played as a healer. I never actually got good at the DPS role or anything like that. I just learned how to heal, which is fun. But not long term for me. MMOs fun for a while, but it's not my jam. As you can clearly tell by playing this nearly 10-year-old, based on a almost 30-year-old strategy game alone. Just talking to people on the internet, but a little different. I still really think, yeah. I had a hunch. Here you go, Thorinum. Well, you hit him once. I was correct. Unfortunately, you were not successful in the murder. Maybe we, this is enough to take another shot. It's the SMG brigade. Never thought I'd be using shield guys and SMGs to team up on aliens. Alright, that's what it's come to. What do we got here? Scion. This is a bit of a long shot. Oh, but what if we just... No, we want his gear. It's too easy to just go for the propane tank kill. Pincer SMGs, exactly. That was like a ricochet. I actually don't know if the game probably does not have ricochets. It was probably just some sort of weird glitch, but that looked pretty cool. Is it really boss music time? Come on, VLC. It's just one size in a house. Well, we suppressed him. That's still better than nothing. Let's get behind him for the flank with Colbert. I bet you he's happy not to have that dumb heavy machine gun anymore. It's always boss time with the B team. You're not wrong. Alright, Colbert. Wipes him out like nothing. Well, looks like this mission might be in the bag. Unless someone fumbles a rocket or a grenade by the front door. Never put it past him. We'll just pile up behind the tank a little bit. Still Xeno... Yeah, 0 Xenomorphs. Good point. I almost forgot. I wonder where they are. We certainly heard the screams of them hatching. I wonder where they could be. Maybe don't get too close to that door. Just a friendly suggestion. Okay, I got a plan. Genius plan. Ah, we don't have any stun. I didn't even give you a good rocket. Oh well. Don't worry. Blue's got it. I don't really... Well, I guess I can't drive through the green ones. Just run some stuff over. Double check there's nothing in this room before we put our back to it, though. You recommend C4 the door? Do you think the C team is smart enough to bring C4? I guess we actually did bring some. But we don't get any rewards if we C4 the door. Alright, we're good. I got a plan. See, Robert wants me to catch all the aliens. So you can blame Robert for this. He was the technical advisor on this strategy. Oh, there's some aliens there. Back up a little bit. See, I really wanted to show off aliens walking through the fire. I was really upset that this didn't happen earlier. So we're gonna make it happen. That's a great grenade. You blew up our own tank. One more grenade. Don't fail me, boys. Totally good. That's a nice layer of juicy fire. Alright. Tank will cover you because, you know, that was kind of silly. Alright, here we go. Oh, look! There's a bunch of Xenomorphs inside! Surprise! But what will they do? Well, that one was clever enough not to go through the fire. And eat a civilian's face. You know, if it wasn't for that dumb civilian up there, they'd all die. Stupid civilians. Really? All this cool setup and they get distracted by one human? What a rip. What a rip-off. You guys paid good money for this. Let's try again. Here they come. He just cheated his way through a wall. And then his little buddies followed him through the wall. Well, that guy didn't last very long. At least there's no poppers, right? If you kill my car, guys, I'm gonna be very upset. Nah, Hunter car won't die to that. Alright. That was kind of silly, but, you know, you get it. You get the idea. I've also been saying we should bring more of these home. So let's give that a shot. There you go. Easy. Got ourselves a little Xenomorph Warrior trophy. Not even a trophy, really. This guy's still kicking. Alright, let's let the flames settle down and we'll head on in. That was probably the most dangerous part of the map, and that worked out. But yeah, I mean, I've been talking about this before, where every now and then the Xenomorphs get blocked behind the Seisons, so it's nice to see it happen for once. Obviously not super common, but it's a neat little trick. If you know it's coming, you can set up for it pretty easily. But if it catches you off guard, well, you open the door and face full of Xenomorph. Right, you're the Rocketeer. I don't know. We'll pick it up, I guess, but chances are we're not shooting a lot of rockets. This is why our Rocketeers need to have a main hand laser rifle or something, because otherwise they're not going to get a whole lot of experience shooting stuff, because good rocket opportunities are a lot slimmer than good rifle opportunities. So what did we find? Just a little Scion and Technician. Some crispy Xenomorph corpses. 0.90% off. What a deal. Join club now. Okay, I think it's time to head on in. We have one more turn for the flames to settle. Well, one thing... See, I don't like these UFOs very much. I kind of want this internal door to not be there. Sometimes it goes down easier than others. I suppose there is one trick we can do on this door as well. As strong as doors are, this door is not immune to our other tricks. Namely, the grenades go through doors trick. Well, there was nobody behind it. But if there had been... Somebody walked into it, dummies. Thornum wants to go in first. Don't worry, you will be going in first. But I'm going to let the gas settle a little before that. Does anyone have any backup weapons? Of course they do. What am I talking about? We went through all this... We went through all the trouble to build all these things. Get your shotguns out. No time for sniping. I actually haven't even used the... I don't think I've shown off the ballistic shotgun at all yet. Alright. Now we got everyone ready to go. Good luck, Thornum. Try not to die. Well, there's a lot more in there than I was thinking. The good news is you didn't die. Wow. That's a good ambush. I even threw a grenade in there and they didn't even die. Alright, let's make a strategic withdrawal. Just shoot him a little bit. Maybe we don't need a strategic withdrawal. Okay, clearly Evan is not up to Thornum's skills. This guy's gonna shoot if I move him forward. There we go. Was mostly hoping for, like, some suppression damage. Oh, of course, now you're stuck there. Well, let's heal some injuries. Just be glad we don't have to rely on toilet paper band-aids anymore. I figured it was more important to have the shield guy up front than to hide him away. I wonder if we can still throw a grenade here. No, we actually don't have enough time yet. So let's just scout this back area. Oh, look, another one. Do we need a Sizen operator? I think we still needed a Corvette operator. But this was another bomber Corvette, wasn't it? We'll find out shortly. I feel like we've been risking our lives enough here. Now we could try. Alright, Lone Grim. Turns out there's 2 operators today. Maybe one of each operator on this one. Come on, shotguns. Well, that was not what I wanted. I'll tell you what. This can work. Yes! The most dangerous one is dead. Just had to shoot a hole in the floor on the way over. Alright, that's pretty good. I like that. That's everybody. We're out of actions. It's just a lowly operator. Don't worry about him. Oh no, there's more! With a lightning gun. There's a lot of Sizens in here, I gotta say. They must have been blocked by the door, and then they couldn't get out. Okay, guys. This was really just an experiment to show you the effect of wolf armor. So, Sizens don't really have any weapons that can damage us right now. At least not unless they shred our armor a lot. So, taking out the guy with the big gun means all these little pistols and stuff can't hurt us too much. I mean, I wasn't 100% sure it would work like that, but this is one of the reasons why we have wolf armor. Also, I'm glad to show off the shotguns, finally. This is only Mark II. Imagine the Mark IIIs. They just crush these guys in close quarters. During the Star Trek Federation. Yeah, the red shirts die all the time. It's pretty much classic, Star Trek rules. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch this guy, maybe? I thought they'd be bomber operators, but... Okay, this is a bomber operator, so maybe there's a Corvette operator. We haven't caught one of those yet. So, we should probably try. This chemical gas is gonna make things a little bit more difficult. Oh, and then the friggin... Oops. See, typically, we have... In the past, we've had a stun baton equipped on our shield guys, so I don't have to change weapons. And then when he walked around the civilian corpse... Sorry. Was he another bomber operator? Nope. We actually had a chance to catch a new operator and we killed him. Brutally massacred him there. 25 aliens, though. That was a pretty heavy-duty medium. More than normal. That had a lot of like weapon sergeant, technician, navigator, corvette, early bomber. Like that's a lot, and also the chieftain. Like that had a lot of command crew on it. Anyway, solid mission. I meant to capture it, but it's fine. The reason it's fine, and I think I've explained this before, but it's been a while. So the operators really only have 3 things they unlock. And they're sort of randomly distributed. So there are 3 data hacks per species per phase. Sizen data hack 1, 2, and 3. and then civilian data hack 1, 2, and 3. And we've already got all the Sizen data hacks, so catching more Sizen operators won't. There's nothing else for them to unlock. We've already got the ones we wanted. It's random what operator you need for them, but that's kind of the way it worked out. So, as it turns out, we don't need that guy anyway. But you know, I would have preferred to send him home. So, how long has this episode been? Do we have time for a little light scout or something? That's the question. I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty soon, though. Also, that was the B team. So they've got some work to do now, finally. OCD, yeah, I know. I do accept that catching them all is the name of the game. I'm just saying the consequences of not catching him are pretty slim. Let's just queue up a couple. That'll be enough energy cores for our Mark III minigun. And I think I want to focus. We got enough money for the short term. We might have to sell a couple more data cores, but for now, I think we've got enough money to build a couple jets. And we did catch a warrior. Excellent. No, that was a good mission. Nothing wrong there. We're currently at plus 300,000 per month, and then 440 at the end of the month. So we're at plus $700,000 income. So like next month's gonna make bank, which is pretty good. Looks like Base 1 has done all their work from their mission, which means... Would we rather... We don't even have enough alien computers for that. I guess what I'll do is... Basically, I want to get the fighters first. So we've got enough fighters everywhere, so we need 3 more in Sirius. And then we'll start trying to build Foxtrots after that. And then if they've got actual work to do, we'll do this stuff first. Although that didn't take very long. I gotta say, the engineers can sure build an aircraft fast. I'm pretty sure I have some Mausers somewhere, but they're so cheap and fast to build. We'll just build the 2 there. Not enough alien computers. Interesting. Oh well, we'll get around to the Foxtrots eventually. So, it's a small scout. It's not going to be too difficult, but I'm going to save it for the next episode because it's getting late, and we can look forward to our possibly first night mission for the next live stream and next episode. And this is our B team, I think, right? Or C team, actually. Yeah, base 3. And like I said, it's just a scout. It shouldn't be too difficult, but the night kind of makes it interesting. So anyway, future tubers, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you next episode. I'll probably show this one off because it's night and we haven't done a lot of night missions, but we're at the phase where I'm going to start cutting out a lot of missions from the future tubers. So we'll figure that out for the next live stream. That'll help me have a bit of a plan, and that'll be what we do going forward, at least until we hit to tier 2. And I'll see you next time. Bye, future tubers.